In finger picking, these four fingers of the right hand have notation P, I, M, A. So P, I, M, A. And these fingers have assigned strings. The thumb is assigned to pick the fourth string. The index finger is assigned to pick the third string. The middle finger is assigned to pick the second string. And the ring finger is assigned to pick the first string. And the name given for a finger picking pattern is based on the sequence of the right hand fingers. For this song, I'm suggesting PIMAMI, spelled out P, I, M, A, M, I. So that's the finger picking pattern to be used for each of the chords. There are only 5 chords for this song, and these are C major. So for C major, you have your ring finger on the first string at 3rd fret, and the other strings are all open. So the PIMAMI pattern for this chord is this way. And then to A minor, you can transition from C major to A minor with your middle finger going to the 4th string at 2nd fret, and then let go of the ring finger. And then it's followed by F major. You already have your middle finger there. Just add your index finger on the 2nd string at 1st fret. And then for G major, index finger on the 3rd string at 2nd fret, middle finger on the 1st string at 2nd fret, ring finger on the 2nd string at 3rd fret. And for E dominant 7th, index finger on the 4th string at 1st fret, middle finger on the 3rd string at 2nd fret, and ring finger on the 1st string at 2nd fret. So the PIMAMI pattern for this chord goes like this. As you can see, each measure has 2 chords. For this song, there are split measures. The verses are in split measures, meaning in one measure you have 2 chords. Like for example, for the intro, you have C and A minor in the first measure, and then it's repeated. And then when it goes to verse or verse 1, you have the first measure of the verse 1, again with 2 chords, C and A minor. And also you have the same chords, C and A minor on the second measure. So most of the measures for this song are in split measures, except for the Hallelujah part where each chord are for 1 measure. Now speaking of the pattern, I'm suggesting PIMAMI to be played for each of these chords. Like as you can see here, for C major chord, this is the pattern spelled out P, I, M, A, M, I. And again, we have the same pattern for A minor. P, I, M, A, M, I. And since the thumb is assigned to pick the 4th string, so that's what you have here, the P. And the index finger is assigned to pick the 3rd string. Middle finger is assigned to pick the 2nd string. And the ring finger, which is notated A, is assigned to pick the 1st string. And to complete the pattern, you have to go back to 2nd string, and that will be played by the middle finger. So that's why you have M here. And then finally it goes back to 3rd string for the index finger, and this is the I there. So for C major chord, as an illustration, and this is C major chord, for the pattern, it goes like this. P, I, M, A, M, I. Again. P, I, M, A, M, I. And then it's followed by A minor. So I have my left hand fingers for A minor chord, and all we have to do is apply the pattern for the right hand. Since our pattern is PIMAMI, so you spell out P-I-M-A-M-I. So the intro goes like this. And then it goes with the same pattern for verse 1. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. There, so that's the pattern for the song. But there's another finger picking pattern that I'm suggesting for the measures where you have 3 chords, and this is it. This song has 5 verses, and each verse has a measure that has 3 chords, and it's this one, this measure. And as you can see, we have C, F, and G. And we play C major using the PIMAMI pattern, so it goes like this. But for F and G, I am suggesting another pattern, which is PIM. PIM for F and PIM for G. So PIM. PIM for F major. And the same pattern for G major. PIM. So if I'm going to play this measure, it sounds like this. It goes like this, the 4th, the 5th. There. So that pattern. And for the hallelujah part, this part, I would call it the refrain. Most of the measures, as you can see, have just one chord. Like for this chord, A minor, it's just A minor in this measure. F is just F major in this measure. And same thing here, A minor in this measure, F major in this measure. But the next 2 measures is a split measure between C and G, and C and G again. And so for those measures with just one chord, you will do 2 rounds of the pattern. So like for example, for F major, it's just F major in this measure. You're going to do 2 rounds of the pattern. So P-I-M-A-M-I, P-I-M-A-M-I. So it goes like this. Except for the first measure of the refrain part where the chord is A minor, if you listen to the record, it sounds like it's just good for 1 round of PIMAMI, and then it's followed by 1 more pick on the 4th string. And it goes like this. So this is A minor, P-I-M-A-M-I, and then you pick the 4th string 1 more time, and that should ring for the rest of that measure. And then for those measures with 2 chords, meaning split measures, like this measure where you have C and G, and also here C and G, you do 1 round of the pattern for each of those chords. So it goes like this. For C major, and then to G major, there. And to demo the refrain, it goes like this. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe I have been here before. I know this room, I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. There was a time you let me know what's real and going on below, but now you never show it to me, do you? And remember when I moved in you, the holy dark was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe there's a God above, and all I ever learned from love was how to shoot at someone who outgrew you. And it's not a cry you can hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Subscribe to be notified automatically for new uploads. Thank you for watching.